Hi, there was a very interesting article in Accounting Today a couple of days ago. Title of the article is Your Marketing Strategic? It was actually the January 22nd, 2014 edition of Accounting Today. It's an article about marketing for CPAs and how to go out and get new, good, qualified leads and close good new business. And this article, like most things in Accounting Today, is very CPA-centric. It suggests, which I think is not a good approach, it suggests that you should apply the same principles that you use in accounting to how you apply your efforts and your resources to marketing. The four things that the article says you should do as an accountant if you want to get new, good clients is establish a budget for marketing, allocate your budget according to the priorities that are included in your plan, in your marketing plan, set goals and expectations, and then periodically review and go over how you're doing with your results, make improvements, tweak things, get better at what you're doing. I don't think doing a marketing program the same way that one would do a financial statement or a tax return is very effective, even though I do think that it's important if you're marketing to have a budget and to have goals. But the most important thing that I think this article missed is it really relates to CPAs getting new leads and generating new business. And my first question when reading this article was, why should CPAs spend so much time trying to get new business from people that they don't necessarily know? In other words, prospects. I would argue that most CPAs, if they go to their shelves and look at their very best clients, that they're probably only doing 50% of the work that their very best clients really, really want from them. If it's true that the CPA is viewed as the most trusted advisor by successful business owners, then in many, many cases, I think if a CPA would just do some self-introspection and look at the work that they're doing, there's many, many things that those business clients want from their CPAs that they aren't getting. Most of those things that they aren't getting tend to be forward-looking services like cash flow planning, lender relationships. Obviously, we know that the CPAs are doing a good job doing all the historical work, preparing tax returns, preparing financial statements. But again, the whole concept of the firm of the future, the concept of the most trusted advisor, is that CPAs, the profession itself, is no longer known as tax preparers or financial statement preparers. They're being looked at as people who can look into the future to help their successful business clients do an even better job. So I would say to Accounting Today, why don't we encourage CPAs, instead of looking for new leads and new clients, why don't we encourage CPAs to start their marketing efforts with their own client base that already exists, in particular, their very best clients, say their top 10 clients, and have the CPA go out and ask the client, am I spending enough time with you? Is there something we can do better that we're not doing? If there's anything I could help you with, even if it's not CPA-centric, what would that be? Do you have somebody who's in place, who's a hub, who's making sure that all of the advisors that surround you are providing good value? I think if a CPA were to start there with their best clients and ask those questions, they would have so much work that would be new, that would be coming from those best clients, because you're asking these more open-ended questions, that you wouldn't need to have a strategic marketing plan to try to get new lead generation and new clients. You'd be kept very, very busy by your existing clients by doing more and by providing more valuable services that are much more valuable than what we call historical tax return prep, financial statement preparation, if you just started there. So I give Accounting Today credit for suggesting to CPAs that they should be out marketing, but I would strongly urge CPAs to really focus on looking at their existing clients, particularly their very best clients, to start their marketing efforts, and sitting down with those clients and asking them, what more can the CPA do? And I think if the CPA takes that approach, they're going to have more work than they can possibly handle, which is a great result.